We are again. This is number 2 in our series of trying to help out with social media from letusbesocial.co, and what we're going to talk about today is Empire Avenue, and this has really hit the scene. It was in beta format last year, and since about June 2010 there's been a sudden onrush of people coming to join up. Now, if you like the idea of games and you like the idea of a virtual stock market, and you like the idea of working and showing your social worth, then this might be the very thing for you. So what we're going to have a look at first is how to get started. What we're doing is we're signing up for a free account, so it's not going to cost you anything at all. You sign up for a free account. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just show you how to get started. So quite easy really, just click on empireavenue.com, and that'll take you to the main page, and it'll ask you to register. So you just click register, yeah, and this page here will come up, the one that we're showing on the slide at the moment. Now what it'll ask you for at the top is a ticker. Your ticker is basically an abbreviation or your stock symbol. So I'm sure you've seen those in the pink pages, etc. So say for instance Let Us Be Social, which is our company, we've shortened that down to LUBS, so that would be LUBS, and that would be our ticker or stock symbol. We then look at the index, and the index we just choose which index we want. Doesn't have a lot of meaning really, but you can strive to become the CEO of your index and work your way to the top. I've managed to get to CEO of social gaming, and that really has no value whatsoever in the game or in real life, but may just flatter your ego somewhat. Then they ask you for first name and last name, and then would you like to be informed? So you tick if you want to subscribe to the newsletter, and otherwise you just click get started, and then we're good to go. You could be forgiven for thinking that this is just a game. So you could be doing another Farmville or another Mafia Wars on Facebook, but it's not. It works on about 3 different levels. Now the first level, obviously, it is a game. You're just trying to win. You're trying to get the most points. That's quite good. Now the second level is that it's all about social networks. So we're going to show you in a minute how to connect up your social networks. But about 80% of the game is how active you are every day on about 5 or 6 platforms, and we'll have a look at those in just a minute. Now the third level is you're interacting with people. So all the top social media gurus all around the world, most of them can be found on here, and you'll be interacting with them on a regular basis. And where else would you get the ability just to be able to interact with people that normally you wouldn't even get to speak to in any shape, form or size? Okay, so now you're in there, and first off what they're going to do is ask you to link all your accounts. And as it says at the top of the screen here, your share price on Empire Avenue is driven by the social networks you're active in. Connect any accounts you have and push your share price higher. So firstly, we've already seen that here someone has linked into Twitter, they've linked into Facebook, they've linked into Flickr, but now they need to connect to YouTube, LinkedIn, and then to the fan page, the Facebook fan page. So there's 6 areas that you really need to get involved in, and the 7th, which will show up on the pages, is your blog, yeah? And that's how you link into your accounts. Here we are, we've come inside now, and we're inside and we're on the home page. So all you do is you go across the tabs for anything that you need, yeah, on the way across there, and we're actually here. Now we spoke about the ticker earlier. There's LUBS, Let Us Be Social, yeah. There's our share price, and it's telling us that we're nearly 1 point up again in the last couple of hours, which is quite nice. Now going across here, you just put your cursor on it and it'll stop. That shows all the shares that you've bought in, yeah, and if they're in green it shows you that they've gone up, and luckily we haven't seen a red one yet, but if we do, that means that they've gone down. Orange means you've just had a slight dip, which you don't really worry about at all. Now what you can do then is you see here how many people have actually bought shares in you, and next to it is your net worth in these mystical things, virtual EVEs, yeah, and that's a currency you're going to be dealing in. I did see on the first day that I joined up, which was about 16 days ago now, as of we're filming this, someone actually asked how they cashed them in for real money. I don't think that was necessarily something that was ever intended by the game makers. Yeah. Now what you can do is you can put where you are in the UK, Cardiff, United Kingdom, yeah, and then next to here you have where you're at on your social media as it's been linked into this game. So 27 here, if I just click on there, and hopefully it'll come up, it shows our share price breakdown. Now it takes time for all this to filter through to the game, but what it shows is the social media component of the game is 67% and the shares component is 33% to make up the share price. Now then what you're doing is you start one by one trying to move these up. So we've been working on Twitter here, yeah, we've been working on Facebook, we've been working on LinkedIn, and now we're starting to put a lot of effort into our Facebook fan page. Next then we go to Flickr, and then we go to YouTube. Now these only update once a week, yeah, so don't worry if they haven't moved yet. They will do after a period of time. But then you get all the information of everything that you've done here, and then you can have people telling you what they're buying from you on a regular basis, and they also tell you all the new people who are coming onto the site, and also a little bit of advertising from people who can just pay 20 EVES, which is nothing, just to put an advert on there to let people know why they should buy them and why it's a good idea that they should buy them. Now if we just go to the top of the page again, just across the top here, the top line, you'll see Let Us Be Social, so it tells us who we are, and then you'll see how many EVES you have in the bank, yeah, and whether anyone has sent you any messages, and that, the notifications, tells you who has put the money in the bank for you. So that's your first page. That shows you just how to get onto Empire Avenue and how to start it. There's lots more to show you, but we'll do that in part 2.